I'm Selina and I'm doing a Berlin Big Year in 2026, meaning I'm trying to see as many bird species as possible in Berlin this year. And here's a February update. When we left things in the end of January, I had collected 53 Berlin birds. Let's see what happened since. My first bird of February was one of the most brilliantly patterned birds that we have in Berlin.
Welcome to the duck party in Tempelhofer Hafen with many mallards and one special guest, the Mandarin Duck.
The Mandarin Duck. The Mandarin Duck is actually native to East Asia, but it has become well established in parts of Europe after forming populations from escaped individuals. And one of the largest populations on the European continent is actually here in the Berlin region. So adorable.
It's too cold now, so I'm gonna go.
A more native inhabitant of Berlin is the Eurasian Goshawk. According to NABU, Berlin actually has one of the highest population densities of goshawk in the world. And they're not hard to find if you go to a park or a cemetery. And I found a couple in a cemetery in Wedding. Very cool. If you saw my previous video, you'll know that I failed to get the great grey shrike when I went up to Buch to look for it.
Why bird are you? I didn't find the shrike.
And I went again in February and this time I got it. Along with a cone bunting and a common raven. I went to Spandau, which has a lovely old town and a citadel where you can take walks along the water. I originally went here to find the Northern Pintail, but after searching for a while I didn't find it. I did find 4 other species here though. I found a Mistle Thrush, a Great Egret flew by, there was a Common Gull floating around, and then a Common Buzzard flying over the trees. So that was a fruitful day. Müggelsee is a very popular birding destination in Berlin, and when I arrived I quickly found out why.
I have been here for half an hour, but I think I've only walked like 20 meters because...
Immediately a black woodpecker came over, drumming, screaming, flying around, didn't want to leave me alone. It was a lot of fun. I also saw a lot of other birds here that I had already seen, but a new one I got was the Eurasian tree creeper. I still struggle a lot to know the difference just based on looks between the Eurasian tree creeper and the short-toed tree creeper, but I heard the call of this one. Later that day I went to Köpenick, which is a cute little town close to Müggelsee, and they have this promenade you can promenade on, and when I walked here I suddenly heard cranes. I looked up and I saw a nice big flock flying over. Very elegant. Just as I was about to leave this place, a female Northern Pintail appeared. Since I had been looking for this one for weeks, it was a perfect ending to this day. The last bird of this video is a special one. In Dreiländereck, where the neighborhoods Kreuzberg, Neukölln and Treptow meet, there is a pair of rose-ringed parakeets. This parrot species occurs naturally in India and just south of the Sahara. But we see them in big flocks in many European cities like Amsterdam, London, Athens, where the birds have escaped and they have formed sustainable populations. In Berlin, there are until now only these 2. I use eBird to count my birds, and on eBird the rose-ringed parakeet in Berlin is currently considered in the provisional category of exotic birds, meaning that it does count towards my total number of birds in Berlin. However, there is a chance that the parakeet will be moved into the escapee category, and in that case the bird doesn't count, but for now I'm gonna let it stay there. So that means I'm now at 67 birds. See you next time!